Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. It's Monday morning and we're super excited to be with you to run through all of these top stories. Firstly, kicking off with the UAE destroyed a ballistic missile launched by the Houthis. We'll have more of that later.
And we'll also be talking about a radio presenter who defends Dubai against stereotypes on a TV show, and it's purely clickbait.
We'll also be talking about footballer Cristiano Ronaldo, who was at Expo this weekend, and you all saw those videos. But before we get into all of that, you'll see our set is slightly different today because we have a massive giveaway. Thank you so much to Natural Water, which is water that's 100% natural mineral water from New Zealand, and it looks like this.
Water in a box.
Water in a bag in a box in a bog.
What?
Do you know that Irish song? A bag in a box in a box in a bag. Anyway, it is a bag in a box, so it's actually 90% less plastic than you might usually have. So our question for today, for the show is...
The question is, guys...
It is a true or false question.
Yeah.
And we want you to put into the comments true or false into Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you're watching the show. We'll get them after the show. 75% of the human brain is water.
Huh. Is it? Is it not? You tell us.
True or false? Mention in the comments if you want to bring this incredible natural water brand. And it is worthy of thinking how much plastic we consume when we drink our water. So this is a great giveaway, and we're giving away 4 boxes, and there's 10 litres in each box. That's 40 litres of water that could be coming to you if you just let us know. True or false? Water is made up. The brain is 75% of water. Nope. 75% of the human brain is water.
I think false. Or true. Whatever it is, but the water looks really good. I mean, anything to be eco-friendly and take even one step towards reducing your carbon footprint, you should. And why not? And it's as simple as writing true or false, and then the prize can be yours.
And now, before we get into the rest of our top stories, a quick important message that must be shared.
Should I help you?
I got it.
Yes, it's my sister's birthday, so happy birthday, Muskan.
Happy birthday, Muskan, from all of us here. What age is she?
She's turning 18.
Big one.
Big one. She's going to start her university officially, and she's taking up law, so it's a lot of studying ahead. A lot of studying I see in her future.
It's a big degree. Where is she studying?
So she is thinking of coming down and studying in Dubai, Middlesex.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she's in India right now.
Yes.
So your sister is going to come to Dubai. That's amazing. And she's turning 18. So is 18 a massive year? Is that like a celebration year? 16
is, then 21. And that's it. After that, it's just downhill. No, after 21, 22, 23, 24, then 28, then you're 30. I mean, which is fine. I mean, in your head, you're like, no. I mean, it's not actually
Simran's still on the
downhill.
nice side of 20, so she can think she can get away with saying these things. And for us in the 30s,
no, it's actually not. It's a great age. Kim rocked her 30s, and it's just giving so much inspiration to everyone out there that, you know what, 30s is not all bad.
A very happy birthday to you, Miss Gan. We look forward to celebrating in Dubai when you come.
Yes.
Let's jump into our top stories. This broke this morning and was shared by Ministry of Defence. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you can see the video. Not on Instagram, actually. Go on the Facebook show. The UAE's Ministry of Defence announced that its air defence forces intercepted and destroyed a ballistic missile which was launched by the Houthi terrorist group aimed at the UAE. So the ministry thankfully confirmed there were no casualties resulting from the attack, and the fragments of the ballistic missile fell outside of populated areas, which is always great to hear.
Now, the statement added the UAE Air Defense Forces and the coalition command had succeeded in destroying the missile launcher in Yemen after identifying locations of the sites. Now, following the announcement, the General Civil Aviation Authority, GCAA, affirmed that the air traffic movement is normal and all flights are operating as usual.
So that's worth noting. There's no issues with transport and flights within the UAE. So in the statement on Monday, the GCAA affirmed there is no impact on flights and airports resulting from the interception of the ballistic missile launched on the Houthi terrorist militia into the country, or at the country. And it's worth noting that both the GCAA, along with the Ministry of Defence, they all said that the public should always refer to official sources of information for updates. We get our news directly from WAM, which is of course the government news agency website. And it's also worth noting that again, the ministry has affirmed its full readiness to deal with any threats adding that it will take all necessary measures to protect the UAE from necessary attacks. And we've shared this on Instagram, and the response is again praising the Ministry of Defence for their quick action. A missile was launched aimed at the UAE from Yemen, and it was intercepted within minutes by the UAE Defence Forces, or within seconds. I don't know how quick these things happen.
That is so commendable.
Yeah, so that's
highly commendable. And the fact that they're being very transparent with exactly what's going on, and that they've traced down these missile launchers and terminated them. It just shows like, okay, they're being transparent with us, open with us about what's happening, and they're taking care of it. And we're completely aware of what's happening. We're not kept in the dark. So that's another thing that you feel much safer knowing when things are happening and what's happening around you.
And as always, we'll bring you the latest as soon as we have it. Moving on to our next story, a Dubai radio presenter defends Dubai against stereotypes on a TV show, and she's labeling the TV show as purely clickbait. So you've probably heard about Inside Dubai. It was only a 3-episode show, and it's still making headlines. And the summary of the show says that we are a city that is drenched in sun, luxury, and excess. Find out what it is really like to live in the desert paradise of Dubai, an ultra-modern tax haven for the super rich. But what about the people who live here? Is that what our lives are like? So people are standing up and they're saying, no, the show does not paint a picture of proper Dubai for what it's like to live here. And one Dubai radio presenter, Helen Farmer, she had her say on Instagram yesterday.
Now, Helen Farmer, host at Dubai Eye 103.8, took to Instagram to share her views. She said she's feeling a little annoyed recently, annoyed by the lazy stereotypes portrayed on TV and the tired tropes perpetuated by the tabloids about for a city that she calls her home. And the response from her post, people living here, it's been incredible.
So in her post, she goes on to list what she loves about the city. She loves everything from the way her children have been raised, how safe it is here, and we all feel that. She loves the outdoorsy life and beach days, basically everything that's not your kind of excess OTT gold life. And she also loves the opportunities for work, the country's can-do ambition and can-do attitude. And I think everyone who's seen the show and seen, as she's called herself, a lazy stereotype, from people who just have a very regular life here in Dubai, they support what she is saying.
I feel a little differently. It's a TV show at the end of the day, right? So you have to fluff it up, you have to glamorize it, you kind of have to sell. You have to sell. And a lot of shows, like for example, Selling Sunsets, it's about Los Angeles, and that's not how California really is. It's not how Los Angeles really is. Like, not everyone is walking around with Prada handbags and in the real estate market and driving Bentleys, but no, that's what they show because that's what sells. And obviously, to sell this show as well, you have to kind of bring out the OTT-ness of the country, of the city, of the people, and just take the top tier, that situation. So
I think there's two sides to this, because on the one hand, they say that this show is about the city of Dubai, and like I said in the beginning summary, they say this is what it's like to live there, which isn't necessarily true. But on the other hand, I agree that the show was made to cause a reaction, right? It's literally made as clickbait. But what Helen said is that it's a lazy, boring stereotype. We've known, I remember my first memory of Dubai when I was a kid, at 10 years old, maybe I was 9 years old in a school, and a teacher told me that there was a city with pavements or bus stops made of gold. Right? So that has been the stereotype that the Dubai's had for so long, and now I think we are grown. We have lived here. So many people have lived here for decades. They've come, they've moved, and we've made our homes here. So it's not just the OTT that people have. But another thing I did want to mention was that someone on the show, Gaynor, who's one of the ladies in the show, and she took to her Instagram, and she just kind of said it was a little statement to people that she cares about, and she said that everyone on the show, she did it. She said it was very interesting. Everyone in the show was very hardworking, but she mentioned that at no point ever was it meant to be a playground of the rich. So she didn't know that was the spin that they were using. She thought it was a show about expats living in Dubai. So her answers were clearly kind of swiveled to show this life of someone who's very wealthy. So the onus is on the creators of the show, because as Helen said, it's their agenda is not exactly positive towards Dubai.
Okay, that's interesting. But to be honest, being a city of gold isn't the worst stereotype to have, right?
100%. And it's and that's the stereotype of a place for people to come and like have this, you know, incredibly lavish, but that's one aspect of it, right? Yeah. But I think people who live here are bored of that constant showy offy, especially in the UK, because that's obviously what the TV shows have sold for a while.
It's so funny how a show airing on BBC, you know, a news network, is so heavily stereotypical. Is it airing on BBC?
I can't remember.
Okay, or maybe not, but yeah. Anyway, move on. So football GOAT Cristiano Ronaldo was at Expo this weekend and Dubai went absolutely wild. Now, just another starstruck afternoon for the Expo peeps at the Expo site, and it was a dream come true for so many football fans as Ronaldo sat center stage under the Al Wasl Plaza for some Q&A sessions, and he also made sure to give a special message to all his fans. Now, Ronaldo won every single heart present at the Expo site on Friday when he said it doesn't matter about culture or religion because we're all the same, and the crowd went absolutely wild. He did an Instagram live as well from the Expo site, and millions of viewers tuned in, and the humble footballer said he didn't expect to see such crowds and told the people that they are his motivation to continue. Ronaldo, in his speech, also mentioned that Dubai is one of his most favorite cities and was impressed by the city's achievements, including the unbelievably impressive Expo 2020, of course.
Following this, like it was literally a whirlwind of Ronaldo in Dubai. It's been so crazy. After the session, Ronaldo was also seen hanging out with His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai. The pair were at Sushi Samba. They were at The View, this really super cool new infinity pool, which looks out over the Palm. You know, Ronaldo was training at Nad Al Shiba. But there's so much because I'm just thinking, also at Expo, we had Jack Grealish, which is another footballer. He was on stage doing a Q&A. It was just really exciting. And for the fans who were there to watch Ronaldo, like that's literally something for the history books. It's so cool.
Honestly, and I saw a post on Twitter just last night. It was of Ronaldo hanging out with Fazza, and he's just like, something best bud, or oh, nice to see you, always nice to see you, brother, bro. And the caption is like, work so hard that one day you're calling the Crown Prince of Dubai bro, you know?
That's so true. That's so true. And, you know, he's continued to share updates, and he shared an update in Arabic. And then His Highness Sheikh Hamdan also shared a video saying, well, this is your home. So, you know, Ronaldo sharing an update in Arabic with a photo of the beach of him and his family, like it's a pretty big moment.
It is, and that was an Arabic caption. Ooh, represent. And I was watching her show on Netflix, Georgina. Saw the first episode. It's very interesting. Quite interesting. She's an interesting personality.
I haven't watched it yet, but I had a chat with someone about this over the weekend, and it tees it up. So you could correct me if I'm wrong. It tees it up in the Netflix, you know, that ad that you watch. That's like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
My boyfriend is a Leeds fan, so he's like, we're not watching this. We're not watching this. I was like, fine. But the 90 seconds shows it as she kind of had a life where she was, I guess, fending for herself. She worked a lot of hours, and then she made friends with this lady who lives in her building.
So
she worked in Massimo Duty, and then she went on to, and she worked nightlife, she worked hosting as well or something.
Okay, so in the episode that I watched, she was talking about her time in Gucci, and that's where she met Ronaldo. He was coming in with his friends, and it was just like that fangirl moment. And
wow.
Right? It's like I don't know. She's had an interesting journey. So, but
that's
thing
like
for
a
me,
modern day princess fairy tale, right? You're working and then
you're working in Gucci, and then from that, she's like, from
Ronaldo.
selling Gucci to wearing Gucci. It's been a long way for me, but you know,
interesting phrase,
right? Yeah. I mean, that in itself is a privilege somewhere, you know. But it's quite interesting for me. The thing is, I don't know if I should watch the show in Spanish and read the subtitles, or watch the show dubbed in English and, you know.
Yeah, because isn't the voice speaking it, does it match her?
It doesn't matter.
They could have done better with the translation, whoever is doing the dubbing, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, it sounds so nice when she speaks in Spanish, so I just don't know so I just watch one episode in English, one episode in Spanish. Like, that's what I'm planning on doing. You know, so like sometimes I give myself a break and not read all the subtitles.
It's so hard. Then you're watching some of these subtitles and you look at your phone and you're like, oh, I've just lost 20 minutes of the show.
Exactly.
It's tricky.
Exactly.
But also she had her own star-studded moment where the Burj Khalifa lit up to celebrate her birthday and the new show. So like the most amazing marketing. Like I saw E! News Entertainment, which is of course like the go-to entertainment situation in the States, and they had the Burj Khalifa on their Instagram with Georgina's happy birthday message. So
I mean, it doesn't hurt being Ronaldo's gal. It's just does not.
And she looks after his brood, which is just growing. Look, guys, that is it, I think, for us on the Lovin Dubai show. Just running back in, if you're interested in our top story, we post this directly onto IGTV, so you can watch it after, but also the show then lives on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and also our website.
Yes.
And if you want to win this, please let us answer the question, which is 75% of the human brain is made out of water. Is that true or is that false?
True or false? And then these boxes are yours, all 4.
True or false? Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. We're back with you every single weekday morning, same time, same place. Stay safe and wash your hands. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.